So hi, Shelly. Hi, Dustin, Scott, Sandy, Arthur, Lisa Marie, and of course, ZJ, the hostess with the mostest, Craig Jackman, and my lovely wife, Terry. Another daily wisdom. So hello, unlimited wisdom family and community. There's Coach Bob. It's funny. I was gonna have Matt share some stuff with you, but maybe he's caught up in some stuff. So we'll see if he jumps on here because I know Craig can change it wherever you want it. So yeah, if you want to, I left him out something on Telegram. Hi, Scott. But what I wanted to share with you guys on a personal level is Matt just finished the partner program with AI Upline. And it's really powerful. It's pretty amazing. And so what we're going to do is people that are getting on it. Here's Matt. Here's Deborah. Matt, you want to talk about it? Should I just turn it over to you? What's up?
He's
Bueller?
not clear yet.
Bueller? Correct. Correct, Arthur. Correct. And this is going to be an invitation only. An invitation only. So the way that people are going to get invited to it, other than the people that are here, part of Unlimited Wisdom, what you'll do is you're to get invited to it, you got to get your three and it's free first. Understand? Now, if you get your three and you're free, now you've already got the money to cover for your personal deal. And now what you can do is use the partner program. So if you're invited to this, and so I'll see if Matt is just on just to listen or Matt.
Oh my God. There he is.
All right.
Hey, you
Hey,
guys
honey.
hear me?
Yeah.
Sorry, I've been super busy today. Apologize.
That's all right.
No apology necessary whatsoever. So do you want to just take it over? I just told them that we got you first of all, everybody give Matt a hand. I mean, golly, you guys all see what's happening with AI Upline. But now with him finishing the partner program, Matt, I just said to them that this is an invitation only, not to
Yes.
they can't invite other people. This is just for them. And people will get an invitation, once they get their three and free. You know what I mean? So are we
Well,
under the understanding of that or?
yeah, so basically like there's going to be a lot of people immediately when they see any form of partner or affiliate program that will go, I want to be a part of that. I want to make money off of it. We're not going to do it that way because and I've said this before, for a lot of reasons, certain MLM companies, certain leaders, certain people, they don't obviously like we would like to open up the affiliate program to everybody, and we probably will eventually, but not at the beginning, right? So what that means is anybody that has an account right now with AI Upline will already have a login for this. So you don't need to create an affiliate account. I posted the link in chat. But basically, you'll be able to log into this portal and see all of your stuff. You can scroll down on this page and see what the affiliate commissions is, what's included and stuff. And like my dad said, there's kind of like an approval process that we'll go through. So what's that approval process look like? Well, one of the things that I think a lot of people here will immediately think is they'll go like, awesome, I'm going to go promote this to a bunch of people, right? The 3 and free is really like the baseline that we want you to hit to even be open to the affiliate program. We want your membership to be free before you're in the affiliate program. So even if you brought in those 3 members and they're paying members, with the current affiliate program, you'd make $15, right? That's not enough to cover your membership. So The amount, when you get those 3 free, we're actually giving you $50 because we're giving you your membership for free for now on. So you're getting a lot more than that, but that's going to be the threshold to get into the affiliate program. So you have to get 3 paying members first. There's another way that it's going to work. I'll share my screen here. Monitor 1. Can everybody see that?
Now we got it.
Awesome. So this is the affiliate page. If you scroll down, you'll notice that there's another thing here called Double Commissions Pro. So once you've referred 10 people or get manual approval, you know, if you have a massive list or you have a large amount of people, like 10 is not a lot that you're going to bring in. Maybe you're a leader and you want everybody in your team to be on this. So it's like, well, 10 people, that's nothing. We want to pay you more. So once you've brought in 10 people into the affiliate program, so 10 people that become leaders, we will now pay you double. And this is per month, right? So the commissions will double from $5 to $10. It applies to all your existing referrals. So retroactively, immediately when you hit 10, the 10 people are now giving you 10. So you immediately go from $50 to $100 the moment you hit 10, right? But it's more than that. And this is per month, as long as they stay subscribers. It's more than that. We actually have a 2-tier override commissions. So say you bring in somebody that brings in a lot of people. We're going to pay you $2 on every single person that they bring in. So say you bring in a leader and then that leader brings in 100 people at leader. We're going to pay you for referring that person that brought us all of that business on the back end. So it's not multi-level. It's not going to be multiple tiers, but it's a 2-tier system because we believed some of you have really heavy hitters in your organization, but you want, you're maybe not the person that's going to bring in the 10 people. So if you bring in one person and then that person goes out and brings in their whole 1,000-person team, we're actually going to pay you $2 per month. Now you'll have to have your 3 and free, but we'll pay you $2 a month override on all of those. So pretty cool. How it works, I'll show you once you log in to the portal here. There's a couple of cool things. You'll see buttons at the top here. Let me move this. What is this thing? There we go. You'll see buttons at the top here, and all of this stuff, if you've already been promoting, the moment you guys log in here with your AI Upline account, these should already be updated for you. So they're already going to be drawing stats and things in. So if you click on referrals, you'll see your referrals that you currently have. This is not much different than the portal that you have in the back office for 3 and free in general. It's just going to take it to another step, and you'll see how.
Matt, if you want to, you can log into mine and they get to see some data. I don't care.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'd have to look and see what your password is. So if you click on marketing, I'll look after I finish going through all these things.
Okay.
If you click on marketing, you'll see all of the marketing tools that are at your disposal. So your referral code you can give to anybody, your basic link for AI Upline, and then your company specific link. This is all the same stuff that's in your normal referral spot in AI Upline. But down here, you'll also see you can download the new fancy video we have and put that on your computer. And then there's also copy, DM text, all different kinds of stuff here. The leaderboard, these are the biggest affiliates on the program so far. So you'll always be able to see who has the most paid members, the total amount of referrals, all those things like that. And then the earning page. Basically, we're going to pay out everybody through PayPal. You have to have a minimum of $25. That's just on PayPal's end for us to send you the money, which means how many people is that? That's like, what, at $5, that would be 7 or 8 people, right? And you at that point, you're very close to, you get 2 more people and then you get into that $10 range. But you basically have to come in here, put in your PayPal address, agree to the affiliate terms. You can read them right here. Pretty simple, right? And then from there, you can join the affiliate program. And there's still a calculator here too, so you can see how much you can earn in each of the tiers. Do you want me to take him?
I can switch over.
Okay. You can see in the affiliate tiers how much you'd make for each one of them. And it really is just share your link, go out there, share how well the system has worked for you. And then, we're watching actively. I have things looking for people actively in the leaderboard that are referring a lot, like Coach Bob, right? Or Melody. So these people that are getting a lot of referrals, but maybe not a lot of upgrades yet. One of the things we're going to do is reach out and kind of incentivize these people to upgrade for you. There's a few different things that we've added to AI Upline. Some of them you guys have gotten emails for, and some of them you haven't. One of the major updates is, for starters, we have a really fancy video. The page looks super nice now. And this is for any of your guys' affiliate links, but you can click watch the demo, and now you got the brand new fancy video.
Matt, was that video playing in the background?
Yeah, it plays behind the thing, both on mobile and desktop. So it looks super fancy,
cool.
right? So one thing you'll see is everybody that logs in should have seen this banner by now, and you got an email, but we're no longer offering the free membership. We're moving completely over to the 7-day trial. Basically, we had a lot of people join, and they didn't upgrade, and it's costing me money, right? API money. So what we want to do is instead of doing a 24-hour trial or anything like that, any new member that comes in will have a 7-day free trial where they'll get access to everything inside of AI Upline for 7 days.
Holy cow.
So the objection battler, which, if you guys click on it, believe it or not, I updated. So you actually have specific channels, coaching styles, battle focus, my objections that exists now. You can write your own objections in there. Playbook, this is responses you did the best with, and then your stats for how much you do in battles, your longest streak, your average score. So objection battler should actually be completely revamped and a lot better at the recommendation to some of your guys' recommendations, right? So basically anybody that now signs up through AI Upline on any of your guys' links will now go through a 7-day trial instead of being a free member. And that's clear on the page. So 7-day free trial, no credit card required. We're actually going to change that. We're going to require a credit card, so I'll change that. But that's already baked into the system. That just needs to be updated. So if someone clicks start a free trial, they're going to go through the onboarder just like they would any other time, right? Picking companies, picking the name of their coach, what best describes them. We'll go through this real quick. Do that. This is your referral code, so it would be Matt for me, but I'm going to say skip. We'll just put random stuff in there, so we'll do tester dude. And you guys will see what this looks like. So once that gets analyzed, it's going to go in and immediately push them to put in their credit card information for a 7-day free trial. So the reason we do this, we don't bill them, right? And we make this clear in the emails that they receive, and you'll see in the back office and everything that if you set up this 7-day trial, it will then go in, and then on the 7th day you'll get an email. There'll be a big banner in their dashboard saying you're going to be billed tomorrow. Click here if you don't want to continue with your subscription. If they don't do anything, they get billed on the 8th day, and if they are on your referral link, you will get paid for that, right? Of course, there's going to be a grace period because some people, if any of you guys have been on a paid trial before, some people forget and then ask for a refund. So there is somewhat of a grace period there, but this is the new route that we're going with it. So anybody that you refer to it will immediately be able to do the objection battler from your link or anything like that, free for 7 days. And then on the 8th day, they'll be billed and you'll be paid. If not, and they cancel, they'll just, anytime they try to log in, it will say, listen, you need to upgrade to move forward. If they go here and they go, oh, I don't want to do this, and they back out, believe it or not, it doesn't even create an account for them. So it's not going to count in your back office. You won't see them or anything. So if they go, oh, this isn't for me, I don't want to put in any information, it's no skin off your back. You're not going to have someone in there that is being tracked that is not actually on a trial. And you'll be able to see how long they've been on their trial, period. So then you can do what you do best, which is follow up with them, right? And I want to build this even into the follow up stuff, but like you'll be able to follow up with them and say, hey, listen, I know you're on the final day of your trial. And you'll also get an email from AI Upline going, hey, you know, Sandy's on the last day of her trial. You should reach out to her and see how her experience has been so far, right? So that's how the new affiliate program is working. Do any of you guys have any questions about it?
And if you do, yeah, just like Lisa Marie just did, go ahead and raise your hand. Very simple. Put your cursor in the middle of the screen where you see the video. And now that's not there, and you just see Matt and Robert and Terry. Put your cursor there. Bottom will be a raise hand button. Click on that, and we'll call on you in the order in which we receive you. I see Lisa Marie's hand went up first. Deborah Grady is to follow. So Lisa Marie, go right ahead, unmute yourself, and please share.
Hey guys. Hi, honey.
Hey.
Hi, Lisa Marie.
Just a quick question. Matt, I have not been able to try the full version for the 7 days. So if I upgrade, will they let me try that for the 7 days, or does it keep me in the free version?
So
Does that
basically
make sense?
everybody that's free, that has been a free member, has now been rolled onto the 7-day trial. You should have received an email, and there's the banner. Those 7-day free trials go all the way till April 13th. Your guys' credit card information is not required to run that full trial. So you're already on it, Lisa Marie, and that ends on the 13th. So you have access
so you're
to everything
telling
right
me
now.
I do. Okay, I was just in there today and I did not see that. So okay, that's all I need to know.
Yeah,
I will go back in there.
should be. If not, please let me know.
And Deborah Grady, just another real quick thing, and Mary, I don't know if Mary's on here,
Yeah.
but if one of you girls would like to meet with me afterwards and just show me how you've been utilizing it, because you guys are right there at the top, and I'm just kind of clueless here. That would help me tremendously to make a better decision for myself. So
Yeah.
that's all. Okay, that's all I got.
All
Thanks,
right.
Thanks,
guys.
Lisa Marie.
Thank you, Lisa Marie.
And Lisa Marie, to check to see if you got the whole thing, you sometimes people need to log out of it and
Okay.
totally do a log out. So they always have the drop menu and then click log out. And then if you go back in, put your username and password, it'll usually
Yeah.
refresh with all the new
No,
stuff.
thanks for
Okay.
sharing that, Dad. 9 times out of 10, that's the issue.
Okay.
Is
Yep.
it's a cookies
Okay,
thing,
will
and if
do.
you just log out and log back in, I'm having it clear your cookies as you log back in, so then it should be fresh. So
Gotcha. Okay, perfect. Thanks, guys.
Thanks,
thanks,
Lisa Marie.
Lisa Marie.
Thank you so much.
Any questions? Let us know.
Yeah,
And Mike,
Yeah,
Deborah,
please.
Deborah
hi,
Grady is
Star. Hi,
coming up.
Mary.
Coach Bob is in the hole. So, Deborah, there you go. Go ahead and unmute yourself and please share.
Oh, I'm just laughing.
Hi,
because
Deborah.
Hello.
Hi, Deborah.
Oh, it said. Oh, sorry. It said the host is not allowing you. I couldn't get in. I just Matthew's last statement. I mean, he's so brilliant. Last thing he said was, "I'll have your cookies updated for you when you log back in." I'm like, oh my gosh, he is just freaking brilliant.
He is. He totally is.
Thank you.
The other thing you guys know about Matthew, but I will just make it perfectly clear. You guys, he's never, ever, ever, ever stopping improving this thing. He just will constantly just keep improving it, and he's asked for other people's feedback. So just know that if you think that, wow, what about this? What about this? What about this? Make sure that you send something. I don't know if there's a place where they feedback inside of AI Upline, but
So there's gonna be a few other things that will be added. You could email support@aiupline.com. That goes to me and the support desk. That's ran by an AI too. The button that's on the bottom, the robot button is probably the easiest way to get answers to your questions when it comes to the inside stuff. But yeah, that's basically the gist of it.
Cool. And I know, Deborah, I seen in your stuff that you said you changed your name twice. Is that an answer to
Uh,
Arthur's question?
yes, about the slug, where you go in and put your name, if you want to change your name, I mean, change your assistant's name, your upline's name.
Affiliate, yeah.
Yeah. So I've done it twice. I went in. First I was like, oh, let me leave Deborah, and then I was like, no, maybe let me try Deborah Grady. Now it's Charlie. That's how
That's
anyway.
great.
Yeah, but
Matt, can people can they change the name of their affiliate link?
Yeah, no, not currently. Like one of the things that you have to do when you start doing stuff like that is what happens to the link before retroactively,
Okay.
right? So, one of the things that I can do, and it's one of those aspects, but basically I could have you be able to change your slug or your ID in your affiliate link.
Is that exactly what the name is? It's called Slug?
Yeah, it's just the reference code that's
Got
at
it.
the end of the affiliate link. I could have you change that and then just delete the old one. So the way
I
that
don't
would
know.
work, so
I don't need
so
it.
listen
I've
how this
been
would work. Two options. Either I let people change their slugs and then maybe they change it 10 times, which means there's 10 separate affiliate links all going to their account because I keep them all. Or I delete the 9 and then just keep the 1, and then anybody that goes to one of the other 9 affiliate links, that person comes straight to us. So that's the two options, right? Which is why it's not changeable, is that it's like, well, if you now have 9 different slugs and we're keeping all of your different affiliate link slugs, so retroactively all of your links still work, then now I'm having to deal with like a ton of different referral links with each person because each person could have a bunch, right?
right.
Or my solution to this was to just create the My Page stuff. Like My Page allows for variants and allows for a lot more stuff, but that's more company based. We don't have a version of that for AI Upline yet.
Got it.
You need me to take him, huh?
okay. So what I want to ask you, Mike, I don't know why I called you Mike. Matt, is okay. I'm going to tell you the scenario what I've been going through this week with trying to get, not trying, but somebody's interested in coming in, but he keeps comparing. He's an old upline of mine, our sponsor of mine, and he keeps comparing us to Emily. And I keep telling him, "You're a download, you're a system, we're an upline, and we
Emily who?
we're still human afterwards. Your people don't know how to do anything after they use Emily because the system's done it for them. And when I use the AI upline, it's teaching me, and I have to do the work. So am I right in presenting
Explain
it
Emily, please, Deborah.
Okay,
Yeah,
that's what
yeah,
there's
none of us have heard of this imposter.
Okay, okay. Well, anyway, there's several other, network marketing companies in the world, and some of them use Emily. I think Momentum, and I'm trying to think. There's a couple of companies, these $10 companies that you get in, and they have an AI named Emily. And she is supposed to, they told us at the beginning when they first got her, she was going to do all these wonderful things, and she doesn't do any of it. Right, Bob?
Well, listen, Deborah. That would be the first thing that I would say back. Is like AI Upline actually does what you need it to do. She doesn't not do anything.
Well, what it is when I was in there a year ago when they started all this, it wasn't working for me. Now they sent me the link. They're like, check it out now. Now it's, now they've worked on it for a year and they think it's perfect now, but so, he sent me the Emily again and I'm like, I
Yeah.
go, it's
Anybody
still
that tells
totally
you
different
that
than ours.
it's perfect, they're automatically wrong. Like that's just right now I'm sitting here debugging Blue, and I have been doing this all morning. Blue is what helped me build AI Upline, and I have not, ever since the update this morning, I have not been able to get a consistency of it working. And look at all the tech shit I'm going through here trying to fix it, right?
Yeah.
And on the back end, I have Josh going, hey, could you do this? Could you do that? Could you do this? I'm having to fix it. This is why like most people give up on it, right?
Right.
In general, anyone that says, "Oh, it works 100% of the time," is wrong. Has anyone seen the viral video of the guy asking ChatGPT to count his timer for his mile, and then he immediately asks it, and it says, "Oh, that's 10 minutes."
Yeah, it's like the guy actually in the video, Deborah, is talking to ChatGPT, and he says, "Listen, can you please time me? I'm going to see how long it takes me to run a mile." And ChatGPT comes back and says, "Okay, I'd love to do that for you." And he goes, "Okay, I'm going now." And she goes, "Okay." And he waits a couple of seconds. And he goes, "Okay, finished. Can you tell me how long that was?" And they like 10 minutes and 14 seconds. And it was like, and so he even gets pissed off at it because he talks to Sam. Sam Altman said, "Oh yeah, OpenAI can't do that." So then he made the OpenAI watch Sam Altman. He goes, "You know who this is?" And OpenAI goes, "That's Sam Altman." And he says, "Well, listen to him. He says that you can't do this." It's just like, well, it's like it is pretty funny. But Deborah, the straight answer to your question is when someone says, "I'm using this and I don't need to use yours because mine is better." If they will not take a test drive in the other vehicle, there's absolutely nothing you can do for those people.
Yeah, is there a way I can tell? Because he said he looked at it. As a matter of fact,
He's lying.
is there a way I can tell?
Yeah, his lips are moving.
No, I mean, can I go in and see who's gone in and opened up, gone into I gave him my affiliate link.
Yeah, you should be able to look in the back and see exactly the referrals that you have.
Oh, well, you just because you open it up doesn't make you a referral, right, Matt?
No, you have to put his information in to
Right.
see.
Well, he didn't put his information in.
Well,
He
then he did.
Yes,
he looked at a page, is what you're saying.
Yes, that's all he did. I'm sure that's all.
If I wanted to track every person that looked on the page and give that information to all you guys, that would be a little hard. So
okay, I'm just
we're talking about specific IP addresses and stuff along those lines.
Yeah, what I would do is, here's a suggestion, is I would send him, Deborah, and I can send it to you as soon as we get off here. I'll send it right now.
Okay. You know what would be better is if you talk to him.
Well, I could talk to him, but
I'll tell you who it is.
go ahead. I'm just not interested in talking to uninterested people. That's why it makes me so much money.
Oh, I got you. I get where you're going. Okay.
Yeah. So if you and I were going on a date, and I said, "Listen, why don't we meet at the coffee shop down the street?" And your response was, "I've been there before." So you don't want to meet me at the cafe? No, I go to another cafe. The reason I brought it up is I wanted to meet you. And it's like, now it's like, again, one of the things. So this is what I do to people. You guys will crack up if so you see who's on the leaderboard that has the most paid members, right? Here's what I do. I just posted in the group as I go, "Listen, I want you to check out this video. My son created this thing called AI Upline, and he goes through the features of it." Does that sound familiar in what I've done my last 40 years? It's like, I don't need someone to log in and then get distracted and not go through the stuff. I'd rather them watch Matt's video to see all the things that it does. So
Yeah.
here's two things
Well,
that
and
you
we
can
got
do,
that new
Deborah.
trailer video too. Like
Yeah.
that should help.
Yeah, here's two things that you can do, Deborah. One is you say to him, hey, watch this video to see all the functions in it. And if someone says mine's better than yours, go, awesome. I always want to use the very best tool that's available. Can you send me a video on all the stuff she does? All the stuff that Emily does? Because then if you watch it, you can reach back and go, now, Emily does not do the things that AI Upline does.
I'm already past that with what. Yeah, well, he knows I've already. Yeah, he's trying to get his whole company, his whole team. So what he did was he went in and looked at us, and he goes, "I can't find my company there." I said, "I told you to hit other, And so he goes
What
into
company
other.
is he in?
Ollie Nation. It's Pete Delmonico.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I can add it.
Yeah, but he was going in and looking to see if it was going to do what Emily does better for his company, for his team, because
But
they
he
give you,
didn't. But he didn't, Deborah. We just discussed that.
yeah, because he said he looked at it and he's like, no, it doesn't do this and it doesn't do
Yeah.
that. And
He-
He
that's
looked, he
where,
didn't see
and
the
that's
he
where
didn't
I
see his
said, you're
company
a
and
system and
there's
we're,
a there's a vested interest in him mentally to support whatever the company or whatever they align with. In
sure.
general, you're not going to get those people, right? It's like there's still people that they won't use ChatGPT and they won't use Claude. They'll only use Grok. Like they will not use any of the other AI models. They're like, no,
Sort of
I
like
love Elon
sort of like
Musk.
Ford
I'm
and
using
Chevy.
Grok.
Oh, okay.
I'm using
I get
Grok.
it.
I'm not changing to any of them. And I'm like, but
Right.
Grok is retarded, right? And sorry if that offends anybody, but that's the case.
Enjoy
It's
your
like,
struggle,
well,
dumbass.
they don't want to change. That to them
Oh,
is
I got you.
comfortable. And since
Okay,
it's
well, now I
comfortable,
know where, because I kept saying, well, I looked at, I go, I've used Emily, and I go, it's a system. I go, it's not going to grow me as a person or help me to or help my skills get better. I
I
go,
would bet
you
$1
don't have
million
a
that
in battle.
Emily is Chat GPT 4.0 wrapped in an injection prompt that
Exactly.
happens right before
Yeah.
you message her.
That's the way I think
It
it is.
probably
Yeah.
costs the company like 3 cents per person to have it exist. And the memory base that it's pulling off of is probably just, centered around their products and keeping you as. If I was
Yeah,
going to
and
program it, and I've done this before, guys,
He,
it's like,
he,
and
he
this is
did it with the
something Josh.
Koshiks. He did it with the Koshiks, and he
Oh,
did
yeah.
it with my personal training. And it's like it just doesn't do anything.
yeah, well,
Well, it's the adoption rate of it. Like
yeah.
it's so hard to get a team of people. Like Arthur's here. Arthur, do you remember the whole entire AI that I made for Akashics with all that you helped me build that? Like gave me the information and stuff for that. We put that whole thing together. I could not for the life of me, even adding a domain to go directly to it, get people to use it.
I still use it. I just used it the other day.
Yes.
Maybe I use it more than anybody.
I guarantee it.
That's
I
funny.
guarantee it. But that's the thing, right? Is you could build a whole entire thing out and say, here's a free tool, and they still won't use it. So the adoption is wrapped around the leaderboards, the consistency with the teams, the other stuff that AI Upline has that GPT doesn't or that Emily doesn't have. Those are the things that get people to stick to it and actually use it. The achievements, all of those different kinds of things, the ecosystem. And so if someone ever goes, well, why not just ChatGPT? It's like, I can't manage my entire team and see who's contacting the most people or getting the most out of it or has accomplished the most or gotten the most referrals or gotten the most follow-ups or any of that type of stuff with a ChatGPT or an Emily. You know what I mean? That just... Like, I don't know enough about Emily, but I know enough about AI to tell you that Emily
Yeah, I can send you the link.
There's a reason I don't know about it. I'll just put it
Yeah,
that way.
there's a
Emily's
reason.
What?
Yeah, there is. No, you know what? I mean, I'm glad now that you gave me all that information, I'm just going to say to him, go to your Facebook groups and look at all the complaints and go to our Facebook group. Oh, we don't have one because we don't have any complaints.
There, and what you can do, Deborah,
That part.
Deborah, this is what I always do: is curiosity kills the cat.
Right.
Right? I've
Right.
used this example my whole career, and this is what if you do this, it'll work every time because you can't, Deborah, get into this thing where you're like, mine's better than yours, mine's better than yours. I know you instantly go into comparing and also selling, right? And
Right.
so I always use this example because it's the best one I know how to use. If you just pulled up in a parking lot to go to a store, all right, and all of a sudden, as you're getting out of the car, you see this black plaid Tesla pull up to you, park right next to you, and then I get out of the car, and you're going, "Hi, Robert," and we hug and we say whatever, and you go, "What is this?" And I said, "It's the fastest production car ever made. It goes 0 to 152 miles an hour in 9 seconds." And I go, "Do you want to take it for a test drive?" If you say no, we do not need to talk about fucking cars anymore.
Oh, that's great. I got it.
Yeah, because
That was
Don't put any
simple.
more energy
Yeah.
towards it.
because
That was
because
simple.
if you
Okay.
because everyone we sat in a Tesla, we got
Right.
all these people in the world that hate Teslas.
Right.
You get the people to sit in a Tesla and take it for a drive, and all they say is, "Holy fuck."
Hmm.
That's all they say. They're,
Yeah.
because they went in it and they test drove it and they see how fast it is, how responsive it is, how great it feels. And
Right.
now all of a sudden it's like they don't get in this argument with you where,
Right.
well, is this any faster than this new Corvette that came out?
Yeah, by like 500
You
horsepower.
see what I mean? It's like, well,
She's-
it's not faster than the $200,000 Corvette, but they haven't created enough to make that a factory productive car yet. It's still experimental. But I hope that helped you. So
Yeah. So watch
But-
the video or don't.
Right.
yeah, so just send them, and you can say this. You can say this to them. Say, "I brought up your question on a Zoom that we had. And they said to me, Robert said to me, if someone's not smart enough to watch a short video and all the things that the video does, don't have anything to do with them." And oh, by the way, I did tell them who I was talking to.
I will. We
what
have
I
a
mean?
relationship. I mean,
Yeah, you can say,
I
listen.
think he's the nicest guy in the world.
Yeah, because if someone won't take a test drive of the system that you created, then they're just, that's why a lot of people don't succeed, because they won't do what a successful person does.
Yeah.
Well, thank you, Deborah.
Oh, thank you. That helped a lot. Yeah.
Yeah, you're
Yeah,
awesome.
thanks. Yeah,
You're awesome.
I can remember pictures, so I'm picturing the Tesla and
I knew that.
and me and my 57 Chevy.
Yeah, there you go. There you go.
Okay.
Deborah, thank you so much. Appreciate you. All right, let's go ahead and move on. We got Arthur coming up, but first, Coach Bob. Coach Bob, there you go. Unmute
So now
yourself.
Arthur's in the hole?
Arthur's in the hole.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, I'm going in the order in which we received their requests.
I've just never heard that
Hey,
phrase,
what
so.
is this, Robert? You want
Well,
to get rid of me?
Coach
right
Bob
away?
knows it because that's
No. When Craig said that you were in the hole, me and Terry both giggled. We're like Beavis.
it's a
and Butthead.
baseball reference where you
Yeah.
say you're on deck, meaning the next person at bat, and the hole means that you're the second person
Okay,
after that. So,
but
That's-
who's on third?
that's the man's name. Go for it, Coach Bob.
Yeah. Hey, great job, Matt. Yeah, I know how it is. I've been working on a program 3 times over. Now I'm struggling with that. But anyways, question. So if someone signs up for the year program, does that change the commissions then? So let's say I have someone sign up for a year,
Mm-hmm.
and then would that
I think we
affect
could do
them
that
the
on a
commissions?
person by person basis. So if you do sign up someone for a year, Coach Bob will figure out what
Okay.
works best for you.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The commissions,
Totally.
you do a discount, and then that the other
The
thing
issue
is
with yearlies is, say they get to, here's an interesting problem or dilemma with yearlies, right? And I don't know if you've dealt with this, but in big systems, sometimes you do. So say they get to month 3 and then they charge back, but you've already given the affiliate the full amount of money.
Yeah,
you have to
can't-
eat it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So normally what some programs do is they go, great, we're just going to pay you, we're going to split that 12 months of whatever that was, and we're going to pay you a little bit of it each month, just on
Yeah.
the off chance that they do something down the line and refund the money, right? Because when someone spends $500 or more on something, it's a lot easier to charge it back when they're like, oh, I didn't really get any use out of this by month 3, right? Like annuals get charged back sometimes more than anything.
Do they?
So that's a reason behind why I would have to do it. Like, I know you well enough that I if I reached out and said, hey, they did a refund, we would be able to figure it out. But,
Oh yeah, I wouldn't. I just
We know how
wonder-
to claw back on Coach Bob.
I was just wondering,
well,
if
that's
it's
what
the
some
same-
people do,
if
right?
it's
They
the
they'll
same
just
deal.
do a clawback, and I don't like doing that. I think that's the worst thing to happen to an affiliate is to go log in after you've really worked hard and then find that somebody refunded and now you're getting paid nothing.
Yeah.
Or
Like that takes your wind out of your sails so fast. So
Or I know of companies that actually you log in the back office and you owe them $212.
right.
For those of
No,
you
that's
that
basically-
that
that's
have heard of
basically
a
how the
company
AI
called
field
Legal
works.
Shield, all these exciting people right now are going to Legal Shield, and they go in, they get a big month, and then the next month they go in the big month, and then the third month they get a bigger month, and the fourth month they don't get a check and they owe the company money.
Is that people signing up for yearly programs and then
Yeah.
they get refunds and they can get it that far out?
No, what Legal Shield does to make it very exciting to join the program, and you find out later that you got this kickback, is you sign somebody up and they pay you a year in advance for 12 months.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but then if the person stops, then you owe whatever leftover they owe. So it's like very interesting.
Gotcha.
Yeah, everybody figures out a different way to do it, and there's not really a 10 out of 10 way to do it. And that's why I think like we're hesitant to even start an affiliate marketing thing all out. Is there's a lot of overhead shit that all of a sudden happens to a business the moment you start allowing affiliate commissions and you start like a couple of things. For instance, now we would have to police what people say, right? So if someone went out and said, oh, somebody brought in 30% more people if they use AI Upline, that's a lie. You know what I mean? We don't have stats
Right.
to see that yet. And so when someone's promoting stuff, that's kind of, I got you logged into it. You have to set up the phone key though. So we'll just put it on Bluetooth and then you'll have to do the whole thing. But here's my phone. Take it, just in case the car won't open. She's going to hang out with another mom with Ezra, and the kids are going to hang out. So
Oh, cool.
she needed access to the new car, and we hadn't set it up yet. So yeah, I hope that answers your question, Bob.
Well, right, but I mean, you're going to weed a lot of those people out though, because you got to get the 3 first, right, to get free. So
Right.
you
So
know,
it's like in a lot of ways we're saying, listen, the test is you have to do thing A before, you know what I mean, you get rewarded. And I think like that's the best way to do it in general. I think, you refer 3 and free people, what's going to end up happening is I'm going to have an AI look over their stuff, and then as it looks over their stuff, then it will go, okay, send this person an email to apply to become an affiliate, right? Like they've hit that level. But a lot of you guys here, you can just reach out to us and we'll figure out something that works.
You guys are family. We're not going to make this video. Public. So it's just for you guys found out before everybody else did about AI Upline. So you guys are finding out first about the partner program. So
So the three for free, I mean, that's for everybody. You don't need to have affiliate program or anything. It just goes for everyone, right?
yeah,
Okay. So I mean, you're kind of on the affiliate program that you're working for that anyways,
you
right?
are.
Essentially.
You are. The only difference is, Bob, instead of starting out getting paid $5 per one, you're actually getting $15 on the first three.
Right, which is which is a better deal. Yeah. So the other thing, Matt, is pages. Are you going to do different for affiliates to send out to have companies join, or are you just thinking the front page, just send that out? I know you made the one separate for every company, and I got those. I just need two from you. I can't get the URL. I can't figure what you use
Oh,
for the
okay.
URL
Yeah.
on those.
Let me know
But
what those are. I'll make a page. One of the things that I could do is in that affiliate portal, make it so you can see all of the company links back there. So you could pick and choose if you had a friend that was part of like a Immunotech, and then a friend that's part of Akashics, but you're only locked into Immunotech, I can give you all of the company links. It would just be a lot of information. But what I could do instead is just have like a menu where it's like, which company do you want an affiliate link for? And then you pick Immunotech, and it just gives you your affiliate link for that. So
yeah, because I've been sending it out I've just been going down the chart, your list, because I could figure out what links they were, and then I just send it to people that were in that, So that's what I've been looking at.
I got a quick question. I just been sending the same link to everyone, Matt.
which one?
The one that's in my back office.
Yeah, well then every referral that comes in through that should be triggered towards you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm letting them pick out the company they want to be with. It's like, hey, I don't know what company if I see them pushing a company, I'm assuming that that's the one that's their number one. That's total an assumption.
right.
Right? So if I'm just sending them my affiliate link, then they get to pick out the company they want to see more information on.
Yeah, right. But if I'm sending someone completely into Immunotech, let's say, I'm going to give them the Immunotech one because that's kind of customized to their. Oh, this is for my company. You know what I'm saying?
I'm hearing
I'm just-
you,
all right.
but
Thank you.
when I send my link, they see all the companies that we have, and then they get to pick Immunotech.
Yeah.
So when I send my link, AI Upline seems to be bigger.
I get you. I get you.
It leaves a better impression if they go to that first and instead of just sending them the Immunotech link.
Right.
But I'm not very good at marketing.
Well, either am I. I'm kidding you. Yeah, I'm just saying it's different ways. You know how an A/B test is. It's just that's how it goes.
Yeah, no, you run with what you think works, and the more people do stuff, the more we'll know what works stat wise. And
if I log into the partner back office to check out my stats, and Bob's ahead of me, then I'm just going to copy what Bob's doing.
Okay, well then just wait. I'm going to work on it.
Right? Yeah. No.
I love you guys. I love you guys. All right.
High five. High five.
High five. High five. Okay. We're all good. I got to get back to work on it.
All right.
Love
Coach
you guys.
Bob.
Thank you.
You bet.
Thank you.
Love and appreciate you.
Appreciate you, man. Big time.
Yeah. Sandy, just really quick, I answered your question in the chat. Sandy was asking, does the promo have our link embedded into it? And I don't think it does.
Video?
But the short one. But I think but we do
it's
have
visible on any of the pages. So for both your links, if they click on them, the AI Upline page has not only the video playing, but it has the watch the demo button right here that pulls up the video
on the front page.
Yeah.
on any affiliate link you share.
Right, but I think what she is asking for is maybe to
Does the promo
download it.
video have our embedded into it?
Yeah. And I think what
If she's sending her affiliate link, then the video can be seen. So it
Yeah,
doesn't
it's
need
like
to be
a
embedded in the video because the video is embedded in her link.
right. But the
Ask
promo
Sandy if
video
she
that
gets
you
that.
guys
are you
did, I
saying-
think
I
what
bet
she's
you Sandy
saying,
gets that.
I think what she's saying, if you'll excuse me for a moment, is it's not their personal link is not embedded in that little promo video because that's general. But if they want to, they can download that from the Google Drive and then put it on their YouTube channel and add that as part of the description. That's the way I'm reading this.
Yeah, no, I mean, we put the video in there so you can upload it to like TikTok. And I'm gonna get a 9:16 version of it made. I've just been super busy, but the video obviously is not branded in any particular way for anybody. You're more than welcome to change the link at the end of the video. It just says aiupline.com. If you wanted to replace that with your domain or do whatever you want, I don't mind that at all. If that
But
was
of course,
your
that
question,
takes
or
a video editing software.
yeah, or if you want to cut it up or only use bits and pieces of it or whatever, I don't mind at all. Like, I want to get our money's worth out of it. It wasn't a cheap video to get made, so
Does that make
yeah,
sense,
anything
Andy?
anything you guys want to use it for.
Cool. All right, let's move right along to Arthur. Thank you for your patience, Arthur. Go ahead, open up, and please share. Deborah, you're coming up again, so hang on, please.
Well, you kind of answered my question about the slug, but I think what you mentioned where you only have one link, and maybe just put a disclaimer there. Hey, all of your previous link won't work anymore. This is your
Right.
new link.
That was my first thought too, Arthur, is like I don't want you guys to feel locked into a referral code that you don't like. So I totally get wanting to change it and customize it. But I definitely would have to delete. If I was going to lean one of the two directions, it's delete the others.
Yeah,
And people are just going to have to accept if someone shows up and signs up for AI Upline and used one of their old affiliate links that they're just not going to get that person.
that's what I was thinking. I was like, well,
Would be the way it would work.
they should know to go change their links wherever they posted it.
You'd think so.
Yeah, right.
You'd think so, but
Yeah.
I've dealt with this a few times in the softwares
Yeah.
I've built. You'd think so, but then someone will show up and they'll go, "Hey, I just heard Jim Joe Bob signed up on my link and I don't see them in my back office."
Right.
It's like, well, you changed your link, and so they signed up on normal AI Upline. And then it becomes this whole, you need to move them
Yep.
over to me and all of this stuff, and they upgraded and I didn't get paid or it didn't count for me or whatever it may be. So it's just
So-
more of a customer support hassle than anything. But if I put it in plain language and then it happens, I'll just say, yeah, it was there in plain language.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, I think that's all you need to do to fix that. But my other question was, I just signed up on the portal.
Yeah.
How does it connect to my AI Upline account?
So believe it or not, you don't have to. My dad basically knows people that only want to be affiliates. They have no desire
Oh.
to use AI Upline or anything. So that sign up's
Okay.
really meant for them. If you go click sign into portal, the button, and put the same login information you have for AI Upline, it works.
Oh, well, maybe I'll do, because I just used the same login information as my AI Upline.
Then it should already work. And if it glitched out in some way, I'll fix it for you.
Okay.
'Cause that
The
is
other-
that maybe I need to add something there saying if you've already have an account. But I think it does say that actually.
I didn't
Maybe
see
you were
that.
just too excited.
Yeah, I mean, I think might have skipped over that.
No problem. I'm like gonna go back and look because I need to make sure myself. I'm like, could have swore I added that. Yeah, it's just a tiny thing that says already have an account login here. It's like a
Oh, I
small
skipped that.
little.
I guess I skipped that part.
It's tiny. So
The other question I have is that you had talked about making it to where you can't change the company, or maybe just putting a toggle to general. My question was, I wanted to keep the prospects that I'm looking for to join AI Upline separate from like Akashics. So maybe
Yeah.
I could use the general one for different prospects and just use
So you're
AI
bringing
Upline to build AI Upline.
you're bringing up a great point. That's kind of the why I like the feedback that I'm getting, because that's kind of what I are you taking him? Oh, guys, my wife needs help, so you guys are
All
gonna have
right.
to.
All right. So is that good enough for right now? I mean, I'm sure if you need to, you can contact him.
Arthur.
Yeah.
Yeah. Arthur, I know that I'm going to just try to say this. When I share my affiliate link that takes them to aiupline.com and they get
Yeah.
to see all the companies, if I'm always sharing that link, see, the one thing that you guys will notice about me is there's two things. It has to be for me. It doesn't have to be this for you guys. But for me personally, I needed to be the simplest as possible. And I also needed to be duplicatable. See, so if I send someone a fancy, tiny link, or it's forwarded from my domain, or it looks customized, do you guys realize that one little thing will fucking stop you from making $1 million a year? I don't think anybody ever gets that with me. So when I send them the affiliate link and they see it all garbled and everything, do you know what they think? Oh, I just go in my back office, I copy this, and I post it. It's
Yeah,
like,
I understand
yeah.
that. I mean, I was
So
just
if
wanting to
you're
change the slug
focused
to
toward
just my
Akashics
name.
people, if you're focused toward Akashics people, because sometimes when people want to do it their way and I say it that way, they just seem to get irritated and go, yeah, but you don't understand what I wanted to do. So that's 3 in a row. You know what I mean? It's like, listen, this is what I wanted to do. And I'm going like, well, then just do that. It's like I got my Akashic people, I got my other people, and I want 10,000 AI upline people, paid subscriptions that I get paid on. That's all I want.
Yeah, and that's what I was like trying to do, but I was just gonna have it separate from the Akashics people, to where it can track the people.
Well, let
'Cause
me say it a different way then. If so so if I'm in Immunotech or I'm in a different company and you're in Akashic and you wanted me to check out AI Upline, what would you do?
well, I would send the general link, but for the tracking the CRM stuff, I don't want it to be in the Akashics CRM. I want it to be in its own CRM and like the general one.
Now I understand you. Now I
That's what I was
understand you.
telling Matthew.
So,
Maybe the general toggle, we could just use that to build AI upline, and then we could switch to the company one, just focus on getting Akashics people.
I bet you the partner program is different. So now that you're a part of the partner program, because the 6 paying members I have are not in the same company.
Right.
So by me sending my link, which I know is attached, I know it's attached to Immunotech, but I must be sending my affiliate link from AI Upline because I don't have Immunotech in mind. There's 2 different links.
Yeah, there's 2 links. There's one company specific, and then there's a general one. But I was asking Matt when he adds the general toggle to switch over to like a general company. I was just planning on using that for promoting AI upline and having the CRM track those people and tell me, hey, you need to follow up with this
Got
person
it.
for AI upline.
And I'm telling you, I've been doing that from day one, and it is tracking it, and they are in different companies.
Well, I'm just saying I want it separate from like the Akashics only CRM and AI upline CRM because I don't want them to mix all in together and have a bunch of people from different companies.
I
in
know
the
we're
Akashics
saying the
CRM.
same thing, Arthur. That's why the portal part that you just logged into, say that back to me. The portal part
I
that
just
you
logged
just
into.
created, say that
Yes.
to me.
The portal part that I just created, the partner portal,
Will do what you're asking.
Okay, well, I don't see that in there for the CRM.
Okay.
Send Matt a message and he'll help you.
Yeah.
I'm just talking
And-
about like how it's like all set up with the CRM, with the follow-up and everything, how to, you follow up with the people to get them interested to join in the company.
Right.
Just have
Right.
it set up because he said he was going to add in a general option to toggle on. So then I would have like a whole separate CRM to have it give me follow-up, say, hey, follow up with this person, but just have it just for AI upline. Just have them
Okay.
all separated. That's all I was saying.
Got it.
Okay. Can you send him that message since he's helping Hannah?
Yeah.
Just say,
Is he-
could you add this if
I think he
possible?
I think he understands what I was asking him.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Well, and the only difference between Arthur, you and I, and that's why God made us uniquely different, is I'm the guy that can produce and not need anything.
Yeah.
I've been that way my whole life. That's why owners love me. It's like, hey, is there any way that you can create something separate so I can do this?
Well, you already said that you're not going to use AI upline. You're just going to promote it.
I'm all about freedom and money.
But my idea was like, okay, if people want to use, they can use the system to promote AI upline when it's on the general toggle. They could use the actual system to
Sure.
promote it and get people into AI upline
Sure.
using the system. And
Yeah,
then
and
you could
they
toggle
could-
over if you want to focus on getting
They
a
could
class.
also,
On your whatever. you're
yeah,
working with.
they also could like do a whole dedicated YouTube channel to training people how to use AI upline.
No, I don't want to do that.
Oh, you'll stop there.
Yeah, I just want AI upline to help me and track the people
Right.
for just for AI upline, and then for it to track the people for Akashic
Yeah.
separately.
Yeah,
I get it.
I totally get it too. It's his real estate background that has them even talking about CRM.
Oh, I don't know what CRM.
See, there are people that believe in customer relationship management and they do these follow-ups and they do all this stuff.
Well, to be fair,
And-
Matthew called it that first, so
Yeah. But since Arthur's knowing me, I'm the guy that goes through 1,000 people a day and just sign up the people that are interested right now. I still, this is the biggest argument I've had with Eric Quarry on stage, but he won't get in the field and make money. You know what I mean? Because they got the 15 follow-ups and people say no 7 times. You know, the Ray Higdon, the Eric Gorey group, it's like they're trying to train people that are not sales types, which are 98% are non-sales types. They're trying to teach them to be sales types. And I get in, and thank God I had a mentor that said, hey, find people that are interested. If they're interested, they'll get in. Then what? Find other people that are interested. I was like, yes, sir. So I've never used an autoresponder to drip on them 20 times. It's just different styles. I mean, hey, it's like we're not supposed to do everything the same.
yeah.
But ask Matt if he'll do that because man, he's got the programming down. But I'm just going to use that's why I said, see, I'm going after a different, I don't mind telling you guys this and we'll close this up. Here's my thought,
Remember, we do have Deborah Grady here also with her hand up.
but come on.
She's going twice. She's going twice.
Let me say something and then she'll change what she's thinking about. It's like the one key thing that I do is that when you're trying to build it quickly, I'm looking for the person that has the most influence over the biggest group of people. So I can reach out and find one person that will not do what they're supposed to do, and they'll not even finish the 7 days. And they'll never hear from them again because they won't even spend the time in there to actually see if it does anything. Then you got the other person that will pay, but they won't use it. And so they won't use it. So since they see it on their credit card, then they got to talk to their spouse and say, listen, I'm not using this. So here's something else I tried and I got to get that off my credit card statement, and they'll drop it. All right. There's a lot of those. Then
Hey,
there's
I'm back.
then there's the person that I'm looking for, which is the person that gets in and says, you're going to pay me how much for each person? I show them the thing. And the next thing they do is do a video with the Akashics group telling everyone in the group to get on AI Upline.
So I do have an answer to your question, Arthur.
Okay.
Cool.
So basically we got to set her up a whole account. She's got the thing she has to be to. So I'm like, just take my account. We take the car. I don't know if you guys know the Tesla keys and shit. It's a pain in the ass.
It is.
Should have did it earlier. Was too busy.
No worries.
I feel bad for
That's
her
all right,
because
honey, you're
she was
good.
rushed. But she's out the door now. Her and Ezra are in the new car. They're on their way to
Have
hang
fun.
out with friends. So
Mommy and Ezra on their first trip by themselves?
yes. So
Yep.
the CRM aspect that you're asking for the separation between the leads for AI Upline and the leads for like a company or whatever it may be, was that your question?
Yeah, yeah.
I want to add a CRM stuff in the partner portal
That's
that
what Robert was
separates
saying.
those things.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what Robert was saying. That's all I was asking was if so, like, just to keep them separate.
Yeah, and you can add them in there too. Like I'll have an add lead button and stuff like that. And there's a difference, of course, between the generations of how people do stuff.
Yes.
I am all ads, retargeting, drip, email campaigns, landing pages, A/B testing. All of that stuff is like my wheelhouse. So I know some people are going to want those tools to promote, and we'll make sure to get them out like as quickly as we can for the people that are. One of the things too that you guys got to remember is like I am working with Josh. One of the things Josh constantly dealt with My Daily Choice is people going, if only I had this, then I would be able to promote it. And the difficulty is like, I think the program is a slam dunk. Like you just got to promote it. You got to get it out there, get your testimonial out there, stuff like that.
Yeah.
So like realistically, there's not an extra tool that's going to make you get more sales. The way this used to work is you used to put down a piece of paper and say Joe Schmo bought for $50 and just remember that exists. You know what I mean? Remember the people that you're talking to, remember? And so like, yes, I'm trying to get AI to a place in AI Upline where it just reminds you and remembers all this stuff and does it all for you. But the reality is that if it's important enough to you to promote, I trust human beings to figure out who they're referring it to, who they're following up with, those different kinds of things. Because I don't think anybody's doing it in mass like they talk about. Like no one's reaching out to, and see, like Dad, you said, okay, I reach out to 1,000 people a day. You know what I mean? The reason that you don't do follow-up is because you can't.
Absolutely.
You would need an automated system to follow up because think about it. 5 days down the line, now you have 5,000 people you have to get back with. It's like, and then double that for a whole month.
Matt,
before you know it, it runs away and you can't maintain those relationships.
That's what I just
with
have to
everybody.
say. I'm too focused on finding interested people that can make a decision today. You know, it's like, or 7 days.
Right.
Okay.
So did that
Matt.
answer your question, Arthur? I'll
Yeah.
get to work on
Yeah.
it. Believe it
Yeah,
or not,
no.
every time I get off one of these calls and you guys throw stuff at me, I hope you can see that I do put it in there. Like it's not, but there's accessibility features that didn't exist before, like Melody being able to read aloud what the chat's saying. There's accessibility features with text. Sandy was saying the objection battler is like boring. No, now for someone that's done 70 battles or whatever Sandy's done at this point, right? Sandy, that new push out was for you. Go to town on it.
Yeah, Sandy wants more in there so she can get more points. Is what you should say. It's like,
well, now I've finally figured out how to add the custom objections. So now it's the sky's the limit. You can save those as objections. the more people bring those up, we have something in the background looking at who has similar objections, and then those get fed into the AI as new objections. So believe it or not, I've actually like built the objection battler to be kind of its like own self-learning AI.
That's nuts.
Based off of, I didn't even know how to do that like 3 days ago. I had to do it for like another client because he's writing emails and he wanted the emails to sound more like him. And he is sending 1,000 emails a day. It's nuts how much. But, and so he needed it to sound more like him. So I had to, with Blue, figure out how to build an AI that took his stuff and started rewriting its injection prompts to be more like him.
Awesome.
So after like 20 messages, now it sounds exactly like his emails and he just clicks one button, right? And so now I've cut his time down like crazy. So yeah, that's one of the features. I love you guys throwing stuff out and saying this would be nice, this would be nice. But just remember that there's always going to be a bottleneck of I need this, I need this, I need this. And it's like, well, I need you to share this with people.
I need you to promote it and make sales.
Well, not even the sales. The system should sell itself. It's got a 7-day trial. There's an email drip campaign set up with that. I just need you guys to get people in the door. Right. And then on the affiliate backend side of the partner side, we'll pay you for that.
Right.
So
yeah, if I could say one thing quick, and we'll ask Deborah a question, is if you guys are hearing urgency from me, sometimes you guys can hear urgency from me, like let's just fucking get to work. You know, all of a sudden the AI is changing so fast, so quick. They're now charging Matt money for even changes and even changing errors. So right now they caught on that the stuff that Matt is using is so effective and working so good that they're now charging Matt for everything that he's doing. And I need this to be a profitable model for Matt. I don't need people that are like, if you add 5 more things, then I'll go get one person.
Yeah, it's like easy. It's easy to have. Like the number one in money is going to disappear as like the number one resource in the next year and a half. It's going to go completely over to compute and energy, right? Because compute, as these models have come out, is really like buying intelligence and speed. So think about it this way. It's like if I was able to buy something for cheap because nobody really noticed it existed, and then now everybody's starting to notice it exists. Now Fortune 500 companies are using it. And on top of that, Anthropic and OpenAI have a finite amount of compute, which means if they want to train the next frontier model, they need to eliminate things like Sora or really throttle down how much they give consumers as far as compute power goes for cost. Those are your two options. Anthropic picked the latter, OpenAI picked the former. So OpenAI went, we're just going to eliminate all these products that aren't making us money, and we're going to focus all of our compute on research from those products. And Anthropic went, holy shit, we didn't expect to go from a 3 billion to a 50 billion company in a month and a half, because they had the frontier model and it was the first agentic model. So then they subsidized people like me who pay $200 a month for the max plan with Anthropic. They subsidized me about $12,000 of compute. They're not going to do that anymore. And I already knew that that wasn't going to happen. So about 5 or 6 days ago, they stopped subsidizing the compute for that plan in the same way. So there's workarounds and ways that I figured out how to work. Now they're more complex. I have to use things like Claude Code and all this other shit that I don't want to use, but I will to get the most out of my membership. But to say I've spent $400 in compute in 2 days. If I calculated just the last week of compute, it's $4,500 to build something like AI. That's just the compute. That's not me working on it. That's not labor or anything. That's just the compute cost. And I've said this before, that's going to be get more and more and more expensive until all of you are priced out if you don't get the money ASAP to use it. That's the end goal. So all the tools now are being subsidized by compute. That will not be the case in 6 months, 12 months. That's where the lower class and upper class happen. Basically, it's like, well, you can't compete because you don't have intelligence. the smartest intelligence to build things as fast. And I do because I have the finances. So you can't really compete against me, right? And so that runaway is already starting to happen. That's why there's the massive consolidation of resources in the AI companies, is because they can tell, okay, the runaway is happening. So will you be able to build things in the future? Yes. And it's funny, like my dad was like, well, don't you think that'll get better at some point? Absolutely. 2035. They're building massive data centers all across the planet in Saudi Arabia and all these places, and hopefully Iran doesn't bomb any of them, right? But and slow the progress of that down. They've said that they want to target them because they know that's what we're really trying to do. But anyway,
Arizona has a bunch of them.
Yeah, Arizona, all these places are building as much data centers as possible to sustain the resources to do both those things at once. Have a consumer base and make it cost efficient for them to use the compute, and have enough compute to train the next frontier models and have researchers have them. So Anthropic was like, you guys are going to pay us more and we're going to throttle back the compute because our researchers now need this for Mythos, and you guys are just going to have to be the ones that suffer. They're way more research oriented than consumer oriented. OpenAI did the opposite. They're like, we'll just eliminate some products that are costing us money, kind of anti-consumer, but I mean, no one was really using Sora, right? Like, outside of like making videos to post on social media.
Lisa Maria Bob's is like, Arthur. Well, let's get
comment,
Arthur, go ahead.
Matthew, on the partner program. I just logged out and I logged in with that little link that says I already have an account, and so now it has my account connected in there. So
awesome, excellent.
Nothing for you to do there. Nothing for you to do there.
Well, what I am going to do is add, don't make an account if you already have one.
There you go.
I'm like an anti-friction person. So it's like, if something falls through the cracks, how easy is it to fix it nowadays? There's really no excuse. I mean, it costs me compute, but now I'm using ChatGPT 5.4 with the brain, which is like, it's interesting. If I had to share it with you guys, basically I have to have 3 or 4 layers of what they consider a whip to get ChatGPT to finish a task, because it will not finish a task.
Oh, wow.
And that's built in now to OpenClaw, which is kind of interesting. But
I know when Matt gets on this subject, he gets it. But what was the new computer language that you just had to learn in the last 4 or 5 days?
Well, I switched everything that I built originally was on JavaScript and Python, just because those coding languages are like old, right? And so most systems will take them. All of the outreach stuff and all of the new stuff I'm building is on Next. So Next is a lot more app-based, but it really is a lot easier to figure out what the problems are in Next than it is to figure out in Python code. So the reason you use Next is once again, compute. Every single time I run through and say, what's broken, let's find it. It uses tokens that cost me money to find the problem. So if the system is Python and JavaScript code and it's tens of thousands of lines of code, then my AI has to run through all the lines of code to find the problem. In Next, it more works in different file bases, so then it can go, okay, if there's a problem with billing, it's in that folder, it's there, I found it, I can fix it. That's just kind of the difference.
And you guys, listen, Matt figured that out, and then he taught himself and learned how to do that. And a couple of days, I learned this whole new language.
Well, because I just hated having to use
and then transferred everything he's already created into that language.
I want to rebuild all of AI Upline on Next. I just don't have the compute to do it yet. Yeah. Once the programs start making more money, then I'll have more compute, and then I can build even crazier things. So,
thanks, Matt.
Deborah? I think I don't know how Deborah's is, but we're running short on time because I've got to render stuff. So, Deborah, can it wait? Okay, it could. So, I'm sorry to end it for everybody. I know this is great and interesting, but we got Outwitting the Devil in a half an hour that I got to get ready for. So bless you all. Thank you so very much. We're going to go ahead and wrap it up and close. So thank you for everybody who contributed today. What a great contribution. Lisa Marie Cook, Deborah Grady, Coach Bob Johnson, Arthur Wainio, Sandy Baker, Matt, bless you, my friend. Thank you so much for jumping on and sharing all of that great information with us. Robert, Terry, love you so much. Thank you so very much. We're going to see you in a half an hour with Outwitting the Devil. Until next time, please be good to yourselves, be cash, and bye for now.
Toodles.
Bye-bye.